Morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader here from Mr. Topstep with your Monday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, they've run it back up. They've run it back up to 1352.25, which is essentially the overnight high from last week. So on the shorter term charts, on the 5s and 15-minute charts, you've got a double top staring you in the face there, and that is going to have to be converted by the bulls over 1353 with a close over 1353 if if we're going to have some more upside. The current trade right now is 1349 even. I'm doing this right at 9 a.m. Eastern time. Essentially what I'm seeing here is a pretty much range-bound market in a fairly wide range. You don't want to be buying strength. You don't want to be selling weakness. You want to buy dips and you want to sell rips. These Greek news sugar high pops and jobless claims sugar high pops for 5, 6, 7, 8 handles, those are opportunities to lighten up and go in the other direction. This is certainly not a market that you can really buy and hold or short and hold, because you're going to get whipped around and you're going to get whipped out of it. So my longer term short trade is still on. I took a bunch of that off into the lower numbers on Friday, and I have added back to it on these pops 1349, and I added again at 1352. So my average right now is 1350, right around 1350 half. So I'm trading around it. I'm buying dips. I'm covering rips and covering dips and selling rips, I should say. So not really any major economic news today here. It's all going to be about Greek headlines and out of Europe. And they've passed another austerity measure. The implementation of that austerity measure is a whole other matter. And I said last week, it's fine to trade on these Greek rumors, but please, 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 please do not believe them for a minute. Don't. They're great to trade, but to take any kind of long-term strategy based upon austerity being passed in Greece as a hope for a decade of better tomorrows is not wise in my opinion. So use stops and be hedged. We got to see if the pattern that we've had last week continues, which is make highs on the Europe Open at 3 to 3:30 in the morning, have weakness off of regular trading hour open, and then that dip gets bought and we head back up into highs or new highs into the close on the day. That pattern has happened 3 or 4 times, which makes me concerned that the pattern is out there and the market will come up with something else. So I told my subscribers this morning to be on their toes and not to anticipate anything, and I think it's important enough to tell everybody. So let's do support and resistance from 1348 half on the upside, 1353, 1358, 1364, 1367, 1373, 1378 on the downside, 1342 half, 1340.75, which is your daily pivot, 1337, 1333 to 1332. 1332 is the 9-day pivot. 1333 is a support level, followed by 1329, 1326, and 1321. So everybody have a great day. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader from Mr. Topstep. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trading well.